Beautiful. It sounds fucking amazing. Just ran the test. Okay, boys and girls. Can't forget about my ladies. Hold on. 7 screens. You getting that first person view. All right, guys. Let's break into the Discord first thing. First things first. Okay, the Million Discord link is down in that motherfucking bio. Okay, smash that shit. Honestly, it's kind of popping off in here. I don't really know how we got this many members, but you know what? Good things are happening. People want to learn about the industry. There's a lot of big crypto people in here too, and ever since I got started getting involved in the these NFT groups, it started getting a little bit exciting. So, in the Discord, friends that may not know a lot about NFTs, may not know a lot about crypto in general, I'm gonna start really posting more stuff for everyone across the boards. And I got 2 guys, Amos and Alex, who've been helping out. They're gonna help run the Discord. Amos is gonna be doing a lot of my videos. So yeah, things are gonna start picking up. But if you don't have a fucking you have no fucking idea what to do, this is what I've basically been telling everybody to do, and that's you start with the Learn Crypto section on Discord, and you're gonna go to this documentary, which I've shared with everyone for free. It's from 2015. It's called Bitcoin: The End of Money as We Know It. This is the best documentary you could possibly watch if you know nothing about crypto. I get more bullish on crypto every single time, and I probably watch it, once a year. And watched it once a year for 6 years. Used to watch it a lot more, but it's just a fucking great thing. And then I'm gonna put more stuff. I'm gonna put another channel in here, and I'm gonna put YouTube channels that I watch, resources that I watch, just more for the beginner side, or things that are easy to get into all levels. Maybe have other people do some lessons on here. Maybe I'll pay some people to do assignments. That's kind of one of my goals, was to have other people kind of help and build this community with me, and pay them bounties in the same way that Coinbase might pay you to learn about crypto, because it'll help me bolster this platform that I have in order to help teach people. So that's the Discord. Join it. Be active in it. You're going to learn a lot. There are a lot of really good people in here, and I have a couple moderators that are people that really are knowledgeable on the stuff. And I'm going to be basically living on Discord for the rest of this year. So I will be available. I know I haven't been very much available for a while, but now we're doing this. We're going to get involved. So a couple channels in here. I got the crypto trading, NFT. These are subject to change. And I'll try to hang on the voice channels a lot as well. So, used to be into doing a lot of yield farming. Right now, the story is NFTs. A lot of my friends been asking me, Max, how do I get in to the NFT market? So I thought I'd give a basic rundown of what's going on in the space. So, we got CryptoPunks, baby. These things have like $1 billion, I think, at the floor price. If you multiply the floor price by the amount of punks there are, which is 10,000, total value of all sales in its lifetime are 914 million. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty around the floor. And these were the things that really brought NFTs not only to the mainstream with their crazy price and all that stuff, but well, that's what they are. They're also the leaders in the top market cap, as we can see on OpenSea. OpenSea, by the way, for those who don't know, this is kind of one of the OG biggest places to sell NFTs, which actually came out after CryptoPunks. Little history note. We're gonna be going into like a history lesson on NFTs, on Bitcoin. Because I think the history is a really important part to know, especially when you're evaluating art, right? And you want to get non-fungible tokens. This is really art we're talking about, trading art. So if you have a history with art history or ever worked in art, I mean, that's what we're talking about when we're talking about NFTs. And that's one of the reasons why so many people have gotten into the space, because now it's artists that can make money in crypto and know nothing really about crypto, but know that their art could be really valuable. They're the leader. They're the Bitcoin of the NFTs, with number 2 kind of being the Bored Ape Yacht Club. I bought a Bored Ape a couple days ago at 7.5 ETH, kind of close to a little bit higher than the floor, and I'm selling it for 25 right now because I think that it's a healthy. Does I say 26? I'm selling it for 26 right now because I think that would just be a cool price to sell it, and I'd probably buy back with another one. But yeah, maybe we'll see if we can squeeze 76 grand out of this bitch. The reason people are getting into punks, the reason people are getting into these Bored Apes, is because and also the reason I run this stuff on Discord is because when you do this, you're doing a couple things. One, it's a flex. You buy a Rolex so you can flex on these bitches outside. You know what I mean? So you get a Rolex to do that. Now online, how do you flex? Well, you probably buy an NFT, right? It's an easy way to show that you ballin', you're part of a group, you have friends online. I mean, it's really an embodiment of like popularity and art, and it's a really cool situation to be in. Now, because I bought a Bored Ape, for example, I can go into the Bored Ape Yacht Club. I have my avatar, which is what a lot of people do. I get a lot of followers on Twitter just because I have Bored Apes. So when I follow other Bored Apes, they like to follow back. And I can join stuff in the members only section, right? I can do cool stuff in the yacht club because one thing about crypto is it allows you to verify yourself with a proof of identity, right? If you have $1 million worth of Bitcoin and you tell me, Max, I got $1 million worth of Bitcoin, I'm like, all right, then show me your wallet, right? And you show me a wallet with that has $1 million worth of Bitcoin. I'm like, damn, okay, how can I make sure that's your wallet? Well, what I would do is I would be like, hey, well, all right, buddy, if that's your wallet, send me a penny out of that wallet. Because if he sends me a penny out of that wallet, I know that was his wallet. I know that he had the private key. Therefore, that public address he showed me, where I could see, because you can see everything on chain, that public address he showed me, because he sent me one, he could technically send me everything. And because he has full control of the funds, that means he has identity. Same goes for NFTs that we put into our MetaMask, right? Our MetaMask wallet, something like this, or maybe we have a ledger. And when we look at our address, we can see our assets and the assets somebody owns. And when they sign a message, like when I sign a message to join this, I've proven my identity and that I have it. So because of this provability, people generally, it's so easy to prove, really. I mean, it's a little bit complicated to start, but it's really easy to prove. When you start getting into Twitter and groups, like, most people, because they won't post, somebody else's NFT because they don't really have ownership. So it is a cool way to use it as your avatar and flex. And that's why punks and apes have taken off, is because people use it, as their avatar picture, as their profile pictures. Twitter has grown immensely because of crypto. And if we look at the people that I'm just following, right, you're going to see a lot of people that are using their non-fungible tokens. I think those are Cool Cats and other things. A Bored Ape there. Oh, sorry. Bad at this YouTube shit. You see a Bored Ape here, another NFT. Like, everyone is going by this pseudonymous person and something they bought. There's Pudgy Penguins, all these hilarious little things. Oh, that's funny. This is the Ether Rock. This is the Ether Rock that I bought for 9 ETH the other day, and now has a floor of 30 ETH. So, holy shit. Do you see this, guys? Somebody just bought this brown rock for 45 ETH, $135,000. I must have bought it at when ETH was 2,000. So if we do 9 times 2,000, wow, I spent about 18 grand on a fucking pet rock. I'm gonna have to do a video to explain that one. But basically with NFTs, we're experiencing a new digital age of art, which is made obvious by the fact that we have $1 billion, as we've seen in the punks, right? We have 500 mil market cap. Well, I don't know what the right word is, but we could just look at the Bored Apes here. We'll see what they got. 65.5K volume traded, so well, 197,000 is the volume traded. So I guess people are really diamond handing this shit. But at the floor price, if we took the floor price and we took it and multiplied that by 10,000, and then multiplied that by 3,000, the price of ETH. Holy fuck, we're looking at a large total market cap. $500 million. If everyone were to sell theirs at the floor right now, which wouldn't be able to happen. But, you know, the floor also says that the rare ones are worth a lot more. You know, the floor price, what we call the floor price, is the bottom level NFT, the least rare or things like that. So I usually go in here and I look at the floor. There are other ways to do this, a lot of other ways to do this, but this is one way you can do it. Like to sort by price low to high. Also, make sure you have a blue check mark on these things. I mean, if you're degenning in to some crazy new projects, you will not always see a blue check, but the ones that are verified by OpenSea on OpenSea.io, it's always good. Okay, so to explain a little bit about my collection, I guess, because I don't want this video to run too long, is let's talk about your boy, Mr. Tuna's fancy collection. Here's some AI-generated art that I got recently, aped into it. Pretty stupid. Definitely lost some money, but maybe it'll turn into something in the future. I like the guy. He plays StarCraft, and I met the dev. Very smart guy. So, you know, that's the cool thing. You buy these NFTs, and you automatically get involved with the community on Discord. All right, so let's take a look at my my collection here. Bought some art that I probably lost money on, but it's okay. All right, so let's take a look at my collection. I got some interesting ones here, but I kind of want to just explain to everyone the strategy of what's been going on. So I'll start with blockchain gaming, which, you know, this is the future, right? Axie Infinity, we saw the Axis token take off this week. I got involved in a game with Age of Rust, you know, a year ago maybe at this point, and it just really excited me. I spent probably like 40 grand in this game because inside the game there are 20 bitcoins and like 24 bitcoins I think in total, and a certain amount of engine tokens that are locked within inside this game. I mean, it's just really cool what you can do with NFTs and crypto. So the guy's been developing the game since the days of Bitcoin, you know, like early days, I think like 2014. And this card right here, this NFC, the Origin card, is one of 60. So, you know me, I bought two. And you need one of each of these level cards in order to be able to find the full amount of treasure. There's literally like a Bitcoin wallet, a private key inside the game that has 20 Bitcoin in there. So do the math. That's a good amount of money. Got some Axies. Probably should have went a little deeper in Axies. Played this game as opposed to any other video games, but you know, whatever. They're cool. Axie Infinity is a great game. Big ecosystem. Parallel Life is another big one that, you know, I might hop into, but it's a little just, it's getting a little too expensive, and it's kind of annoying that I don't really have the money to get into it. So the thing is, though, with EtherRock, right, this project that went crazy, I'm going to do a full video on EtherRock. But what's popping off, and this is like a super just kind of, I'm calling this shit, right? What's going to pop off right now and is already starting to catch wind is the resurrection of these projects. EtherRock is a resurrection it's a resurrected project. These were early NFT projects that nobody touched, didn't even finish minting. I think the CryptoCats had actually the same story, CryptoCats. But they were sold out and completely minted, right? Meaning they created them on the blockchain like 2 days ago. And then I first looked and it was selling for $5. Now then it was selling for 9 after I left my desk for a second, right? So I immediately aped in, called my buddy Lucy. We want to get in. Crazy. At that time, we spent 18,000. Now the floor is 30. So we're looking at what, 90 grand on a fucking pet rock, one of 100. Remember, low supply. Same with currency, right? Same with other cryptos. Low supply means each one is probably going to have a higher value if the market cap is that high. But we'll go into Eat the Rocks later. Along the side, Eat the Rocks, I got into Crypto Cats, right? Crypto Cats this one is really fucking sweet. I bought this one for 10 ETH. Could have, maybe the market will go down and maybe I'll get it for lower, but I mean, this one, it just jumped out at me. I mean, it was designed by the same guy who designed Punks. So here's another one that I bought. Cat number 44, Crypto Cats, part of set 2, right? The first set had 12 in them. I don't think you're going to be able to get any of those. Second set has like 100 in them or something. And this one actually was designed by one of the co-founders of CryptoPunks. So I think we're going to get a lot of money for this. I'm not going to lie. There's only 475 of these compared to 10,000 CryptoPunks. And I'm just going to, this is going to be my cat. I think it's cool. And I'm probably going to see if I can grab another one. The floor right now is 5 ETH. So yeah, it's about 15 grand for one of these things. And let's look at some other things in my collection. I got curio cards. Now, curio cards are really interesting. These were the first, I would say this, the second, maybe, there are probably other projects, but it was the second one that again had any notoriety after Ethereum, right? The kind of the first NFT on the platform when they made their debut at Consensus or whatever blockchain convention back in the day. And I remember there was a story. These guys were trying to sell these things for 50 cents or something. This is history, right? This is we're describing the renaissance of a new form of blockchain art. This is why I'm really bullish on these things. And even though a lot of people have them and the prices are kind of a little bit volatile right now, I really do think that when it comes down to it, when you're an art collector, you're gonna want these pieces. These pieces are gonna be the ones that are going to be the Da Vinci, Picasso levels for NFTs as a whole. And the space has already proven itself to reach these high prices. And NFTs are a different market than cryptos because I think that when somebody owns one or two of something that at one point was worth $100,000, just because the market goes down doesn't mean that they're going to sell it for $50,000 unless they got it at $1. But when that becomes the case, right, then other people start getting involved. People with a lot of money that's illiquid in 50 to 100 punks or Bored Apes distribute to the people. And with the amount of people on Earth and the amount of supply there is, as that supply spreads out to more and more people, they get more sought after, more sought after, more sought after. And people want to be a part of these communities, like the Bored Apes Yacht Club. Right. I get to join the members only room. I get to go to parties. I get, they send invites, right? I can go do something cool with other Bored Apes, other people that own something, own one or many of something that's worth, let's say it's worth 20 ETH. I mean, it's worth $60,000, right? It's like a $60,000 club. It's kind of like the Soho House or some kind of thing for online. So curio cards are really cool. I'm going to invest in some of these as well as, I think the floor is 0.5 on these. And these are exciting to me, so I'm going to get some more of these. Mooncats is, I think, before Crypto Cats. This one's cool. I bought it for 0.8 ETH. I thought it was pretty fun because when I went to look at Mooncats, I sorted by the highest last sale. And I found this guy was the highest last sale. Number 90. Somebody bought it. See the activity. Somebody bought it for 70 ETH, so that's $210,000. And I saw this one for 0.80, so I was kind of like, maybe they'll battle. Maybe they'll battle, and maybe I'll get a fucking crazy return on this bitch. Maybe they'll battle, and maybe I'll get a crazy return on this guy. So yeah, and then let's go back to Let's see here. And I got the Ether Rock, but yeah, I think having historical pieces, I want everyone to join the Discord, and I think we're gonna do a Zoom call after this. If anyone has a lot of questions, crypto related, bring it to the Discord, put it in the comments, send me a message. I'm here to answer all of it. And now I have kind of the infrastructure in place and the setup to really start dishing out the information and helping everyone get involved. It would be really cool to jump in on some NFTs, with any of my friends that are watching this. I've already been doing that with a bunch of my crypto buddies. It's great because not only is it an opportunity for me to us to get involved with something and me to kind of teach you how crypto works along the way, but it is a way for me to also kind of be a little more liquid with my assets and take off some of that risk. I think that I'm buying these at a really low price. Always could be wrong, but when it comes to the first NFT project, there's a reason I threw such a large amount of my net worth at these things. But I do think that there's going to be a large cash grab for these, because guys like Face Banks and Gary Vee came in and bought the first ones of the Curio cards, right? If we look at the timeline, sorry, this video is totally out of place, but if we look at the timeline, we will see, my historical NFT section, that we have Ethereum, Curio cards, then CryptoPunks, then Mooncats, CryptoCats, and Ether Rock. So these are the projects I'm really bullish on, because while everyone is going for these Beeples, these new projects, these crazy things that may or may not last, these are actually historical moments that are, in my opinion, severely undervalued. So I think it could be some great room for some long-term buys. And the best part is we don't have to do this with blockchain. Nothing has to be related to trust. We can fractionalize these. I plan on fractionalizing these and basically on-chain selling pieces of them for equity later on and never really having to sell. So, why not take that fractional concept and share it with you guys right now? So if you guys want to jump in with me on some NFTs, join the Discord and just learn about crypto, any one of those things, obviously you don't have to do anything if you don't want to do anything, but happy to learn, happy to share knowledge. And now we got a Discord community that's surprisingly pretty popping. I have a lot of people in here, and I did not even really expect this kind of traction. So we're gonna keep doing YouTube videos, keep giving you guys quality content. Everything from here on out is gonna have a lot more direction, I would say. This one, I just wanted to get a taste of how I look on camera, my beautiful self. I wanted to give you guys a chance to look at my beautiful screens. You know what I'm saying? In first person, look at what it looks like. This is what it looks like to be in front of 7 screens, guys. This is what it fucking looks like. And so we'll do a Zoom call. Leave a comment, subscribe, guys. I gotta make these videos shorter. I gotta make them more to the point. Tell me if I look pretty. Do we like this background? Tell me anything, dude. Hit me up.